1, 2, 3. Hello everyone. The final Builderius beta release is out. After this one, we move into release candidates and then to stable release. Two things in this release: history and commits, which is the big one, and a first round of UI and UX improvements that make the builder faster to work in. So let me show you both. First, history. History is tied, of course, to the undo button. So if I hold my Command Z or Control Z on Windows and just hit it a lot of times, it is going to run down all the actions I have been doing all the way to the end, and then it's going to tell me that there is nothing more to restore. If I add Shift to that shortcut, I can go all the way to the most recent state. As you may have noticed, while I was using undo and redo, the builder was showing me different panels where those changes were happening, as well as opening templates and pages where it happened. And this enables us to really show you where you made a change, so you can more easily go to it and fix it. If we open the history panel, you can see that it lists all the actions you've been taking. And when those actions are happening outside of the scope where you're currently located, like this template here, it's going to tell you so. It's going to tell you if I select any of these items, it's going to open home version 1 page and show me the change. So if I click here on this title, it's going to do exactly that. It's going to show me the element on a page where that change was made. Okay. So let's give up on that, and let's review how commits work. So history is a series or a timeline of all the events in the builder. This enables us to really know exactly where the changes happened and show you these. Commits, on the other hand, are the series of saved states. So this means that every time you hit the button save, it's going to create one for you. And so it will save the entire website, everything you did anywhere on the site, but it will not take you anywhere because the save button is the same save button anywhere. However, we do help you a little bit with this because a commit could contain a bit more information than a simple history event. So, for instance, let's go to this one. It shows you who made the change and when. But if you come here, you can do several things. You can restore it. You can edit the title if you want to make a custom title, and you can see all the changes that happened in this commit, and it provides you links to the places where those changes happen. Once you review all them, you can hit the restore. And there is also something more to this. Commits, because they contain more changes, a bit more potentially harmless to your work. So we provide a preview mode. So if I click here, you will notice that this preview mode icon comes here. And while you're here, you cannot make any edits. So it doesn't mean you can't travel your site though. You can even open new ones. Let's open, I don't know, theme style guide. I'm still in preview, so I can't do any edits here. But what I can do, I can go, for instance, into, I don't know, here, right? And let's say I deleted some item. I can go here. I can copy that item. I can go out of the preview mode. So essentially, I'm going to give up restoring this to this commit. And now I'm back at the most recent time. And I can now, like, I don't know, for instance, paste it, right? So this enables me to go back without any risk of destroying anything, pick up a thing that may have been deleted in the meantime, and restore it back to my most recent state of the website. So this is history and commits. So let's now review some of the UX and UI changes you may be interested in. So changing the name of your element is now available here. Oh, undo, I chose the wrong one. Rename, and I can just type whatever I want, new name, and confirm with enter, and it is going to be renamed now. You may have noticed there was much more options here. So if I right click here, I have more options. like AutoBEM, so I can devise a completely new name here, completely new name, and it's going to generate my classes for the children. So add 3 classes, and it's going to add all of them. So if I click here, to open the styles, I'll see completely new name heading. So let's see some more options here. So we have wrap, so you can wrap in a div, and it's going to do that for you. And you can expand children if they're not expanded, so something like here. And for now, that's more or less it. We show you the shortcuts as well, and we list them in the shortcuts panel, which will later be much more capable, enabling you for custom shortcuts. But for now, this is a beginning. So let's take a look at the styles panel and what the new version brings to you. First of all, we now show you the template and global tabs in this section as well. We also provide you the way to change the HTML here as well as in the content area. So previously you had to go to content to change the HTML element. You can now do it from anywhere. And you immediately know which scope you're currently viewing. So in this case, it's global, and you see your styles attached to your local selector. However, there is also all the classes listed, and something new that is opening up a whole new world of possibilities for us, and that we will iterate more in the future. We also list all of the other selectors that may influence the style of this element. So here we have a class that is attached directly to it, but we also see all selector or complicated selectors that come from its parent, and you can open all of them and see what the changes on them are. One of these classes, as you may notice, is a bit differently colored, and this is because it comes from the template scope. So the color of the selectors clearly indicates what is in the current scope and what is in another. We believe this is going to improve the workflow a lot. In the future iteration, we will make it possible to create any selector from here. So it's not going to be just able to edit them once they were created, but you will also be able to make them here. Previously, when you would change a tab, it would take a moment to load, and it would save each time. Right now, we're not saving anything, and the changing is instant. Also, if you, let me just keep this URL, if you completely close this browser like this, I'm not going to save anything, and I'm going to paste it again. So all the tabs are still here, and you can continue where you left off. Even if you close your computer, it's still going to work. So this is something we call persistent tabs, and we like it a lot. In addition to this, we have a canvas scaling implemented, and you may notice that these breakpoints update according to the actual width of the canvas that you decide to view it on. Next, the rearrangement of the favorites panel. If you now click on this edit, you can remove them like you could before, but you can also reorder them. Next, the CSS code editor. This is a beloved feature of Builderius, which our users use a lot, and they want to access it as fast as possible at any point. So it is now one click away at any point of your workflow. This button here opens your code editor, and if no element or selectors are selected, it will show you the all CSS version. However, when you select something, it then updates to show you that styles attached to this element. If you select the class, it will show you the styles. It also shows you the template switchers here. So whether you're in code mode or in UI mode, it will always be clear where your CSS is living in global or template or component scope. Moving to selectors, we see that our code editor remains open, and for those that want to always work with it, we'll have no problem doing so. Once you're done, click it again and you're back with the user interface. I hope you liked this release. Please write some feedback in the comments and see you soon in the next release.